Pokemon's a pretty neat franchise. It's got a lot of cool things going for it. Can't say that applies to the more recent games, but let's forget about that and let's go back to when Pokemon didn't feel like such a shameless cash grab. There's plenty of things to like about Pokemon. The team building, that's a personal favorite of mine, the sprite work, the music, and the topic of today's video, it's world building. There's many examples of world building in Pokemon. Gym leaders having multiple teams depending on how many badges you have. That was confirmed in the Origins episodes. Koga going from a gym leader to a member of the Elite Four, Lavender Town, each example doing their part in making the world of Pokemon feel all the more lively, but in my opinion, the greatest example of world building Pokemon has to offer is Cinnabar Island. Debuting in the first generation, Cinnabar Island is home to a lot of notable locales in Kanto. The Pokemon Mansion, the Research Lab. In the remakes, you can get to the Sevi Isles from Cinnabar. There's a few houses per the norm, and of course, the gym that's run by Blaine. Now, when Red, Blue, and Yellow were first coming out, Cinnabar was honestly just like any other place in Kanto. It had its gym, its side areas. Other than being able to resurrect the fossil you got in Mount Moon, it's honestly not much to write home about. Everybody was kind of busy having nightmares about Lavender Town to really care about any other place in the region. But come Gold, Silver, and Crystal, that would change, for you see, not only were gamers greeted with an all-new region to explore in Johto, but were given the ability to explore Kanto all over again and see what has changed since their last time there. The Pokemon Tower was changed from a cemetery to a radio tower, the rocket hideout in the casino is gone, and Blue has replaced Giovanni as the Viridian City gym leader, but arguably the most notable change is Cinnabar Island. Upon arrival of Cinnabon, you'll find it to be a wasteland covered in rock, which has destroyed all of the buildings except for the Pokemon Center. You then discover that a volcanic eruption was the reason for the state it's in now. Everyone who lived there is fine, but the lives they built and the homes they knew for so long were all destroyed in the eruption. Having this happen in the world of Pokemon goes such a long way in making it feel so grounded. It shows that despite how happy and cheerful the Pokemon world may seem, not everything is set in stone. Sometimes it's set in molten rock. The Cinnabar disaster reminds the player that nothing in life is certain, change is imminent, and sometimes it's just out of our hands. The music reflects this feeling perfectly. Before, it's cheery, like really cheery. I mean, it's like it just came downstairs and saw presents under the tree, snow on the ground, and donuts on the table. I mean, calm down, man, calm down. It makes you want to run around and see everything the island has to offer, but stick around even after seeing it all. You can't be mad when listening to it, it's just not possible. When you come back after the eruption, the theme is the same, but it's somber, slower, and just overall gives off a more depressing yet at the same time oddly relaxing vibe, almost like you're seeing an old friend, but something's changed about them. You're happy to see them again, but you feel it'll be different from before and not exactly in a good way. Really thinking about it gives the situation such a realistic feeling. The people and Pokemon who called Cinnabar their home are now starting new lives in neighboring cities. All the research that was conducted in the lab, along with the machine they used to revitalize fossil Pokemon, were lost. And the gym leader, Blaine, now lives in a cave, which he also uses as a gym. It's ironic and cruel that the master of fire-type Pokemon lost everything to the same thing he specializes in. I feel like world building flies under the radar when it comes to importance in gaming. It's just overlooked by players in favor of other things such as gameplay, music, or story, but in a way, world building kind of affects all of that. Take Super Mario Galaxy, for example. It takes place in space, so the gameplay involves running around planets, each with their own gravitational pull. The music is more atmospheric and a bit futuristic. All of these decisions were due to the world, or in this case, worlds, Super Mario Galaxy takes place in. Without world building, games would kind of fall apart, and in Cinnabar's case, the world building acts as a way to give the Pokemon series a more mature, grounded, and realistic feel. Without the eruption or Lavender Town, the player might feel the world to be too unrealistic. They'll care less since nothing seems to go wrong in the world anyway, but these little events go a long way in changing that for them. Because of Cinnabar, I feel more connected to the world of Pokemon. While I haven't had to deal with a volcanic explosion, and I don't know anyone personally who has, I have dealt with hurricanes, I've had my street flooded, I've had to start a new life when I moved. I feel I can empathize a little bit with the former residents of Cinnabar, and for me, that goes a long way in making a video game go from a great experience to an unforgettable one. And with that all said, I'm Easily Easy, and I'll see you next time.